What's happening, you big piece of trash?
I did not expect this. I did not expect this. This is awesome.
I said I'm gonna throw people off tonight, and I'm gonna start guesting, motherfucker.
Man, well, you know the story. You know the whole story. What was the first video that I saw from you? Uh, shit. Well, it was really one of the first ones I remember. I think you had like 22 subscribers. I really liked. I really thought you stood out from other reactors, and yeah,
Thanks,
good
man.
stuff, man. Good stuff.
I appreciate it. You got a favorite?
No, I don't really do well with favorites, man. I don't do favorites.
I'm like that with my movies. It's kind of like there's so many movies that I love. But my default is Superman, so I always say that one. But there's so many damn movies out there that I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we haven't spoken before, have we?
We haven't spoken before, but I have been meaning to talk to you. I have sent you a few messages that have gone unanswered.
Okay, well, I get hundreds a day, so you got a question for me then?
I've been wanting to just have a normal, just meet you. I've just been wanting to meet you because I have a bunch of stuff on my mind. I think you're an interesting person. I think you're a pretty intelligent guy. I think we can talk about a whole bunch of stuff. I think we can have a good conversation because, well, I've sort of already gotten to know you through all the hours of footage. And I really got a good idea that we can at least have one good conversation. I'm from Holland, by the way.
Okay.
I'm not from America, but I've been to Canada a whole bunch of times. Hence, that I don't really have a Dutch accent.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I don't hear any accent at all, so
Yeah, I've had let's say I've been speaking English my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Like for starters, pretty much every person here in Holland has a good understanding of English, I'd say, but we all pretty much have a pretty noticeable Dutch accent. At least I would definitely notice it. But I kicked it out in like 4 months, just staying in Canada. When you have no Dutch person to talk to, and you just wake up from morning, till you go to sleep, and you just speak English the entire time, and you hang around. I was in Alberta, like
Okay.
the Texas of Canada, and so
I think that's where I was. I think, yeah. That's closer to that's like the west side, right?
it's kind of funny actually. It's BC, right? British Columbia.
Yeah.
Vancouver, all the way on the west side.
Okay.
Right.
So where I was in Edmonton. Where's that? You know?
Edmonton would be Alberta.
Okay, so that's where you were. Is that what you said?
That. Well, I was near Calgary,
Oh, Calgary. Okay.
closer to the Rockies, but yeah, that would be Alberta.
Okay.
And what's really funny about Alberta, what I really thought anyway, is that you've got Alberta and you've got right next to it, you've got British Columbia on the west side, and there's the Rocky Mountains that's sort of dividing them. So the really funny thing is that British Columbia has like really sort of soft winters, like just nothing really bad going on, while on the other side of the fucking Rocky Mountains, it's dragging all those polar winds over that province, and like every winter they have like crazy minus 40 Fahrenheit, which is pretty much the same as minus Celsius, which is what I
Yeah.
work with. Um,
Yeah,
it's
I remember
crazy.
when I was there, my friend Ashley Miller was telling me how cold it gets. It gets too cold for me to ever live there.
I, I'd say I'm really scared of it, and I've never experienced it. But I would wanna. I think I do wanna experience it one time in my life. I think I would. No, I wouldn't want to live there. Wouldn't want to live there, but I do want to I think I'll go for that challenge.
You want to experience that cold.
Yeah. Well, isn't that what you always say? It's a white guy thing.
Yeah. You're better able to handle that weather. You
No,
know?
man. No, man. I'm scared. I'm scared shitless. I'm scared of all that stuff that you're scared of too. It's just that I do want to experience it before I die. I do want to see what I'm capable of. I do want to see what I'm made of, and I do
Okay.
see how
See,
far I can go.
that's where we differ. See, you want to experience extremely cold weather before you die.
Once.
I want to experience a threesome before I die. Two different men here. Two different men.
No. Now hold on.
Sorry to make you choke. That's what he said to her. He's choking, y'all.
I just found out the hard way that cotton mouth and peanut butter don't mix.
No.
No. What did I want to say? I had another comment. What did you last say? Before the choke, before I started choking.
Before you die, you want to experience a massive amount of cold. Before I die, I want a threesome.
All
Two
right,
different perspectives on life here.
and I was gonna say now you're not gonna tell me that the legendary fucking Tyrone Magnus is still waiting for his first threesome. Now come on now.
First, legit. If you've been with me long enough, you've heard me tell a story about a group session I was kind of involved in.
I gotta be honest, I don't follow every video.
I don't expect you to. I put out 4 or 5 or more a day, so you know. But basically, had a little party. I was at a party, and you know, I was kind of getting down with this one chick, but all these other, like 3 other chicks wanted to watch. So it was kind of got a little.
It's starting to ring a bell.
Yeah, kind of got a little hairy. They got involved with each other, and you'd think that I would have been really excited, but it kind of weirded me out a little bit. It was the first time it was, I just eventually just watched them all get it on. It was okay, girls, go at it, you know? But they were watching me, this one for 10 or 15 minutes. And I was just like, all right, I don't know. As you can see, I'm not truly an exhibitionist or a real freaky guy, but every man usually wants a threesome, you know?
Of course.
I've been offered,
Again.
but I haven't taken it because it's not 2 that I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it's just I think you gotta weigh out. Okay, how badly do I want the experience over how comfortable am I willing to be to get to it?
I can't tell you how many guys have told me, like, it's been 3 or 4, which is, you know, a pretty good amount, where I'll say, well, were they hot? It's like they just do it for the experience, for the story, you know what I mean? Not
Right.
like the 2 top shelf chicks like you find in porno or something like that. It's not like that. Yeah.
I get you.
Now, in Holland, are there any black people?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course, plenty,
Cool.
plenty, all types. We're very multicultural, very multicultural.
Okay. Now, do you have like your own, you know, because in America they don't teach you that much about other countries. Other countries know more about us than Americans know about them.
Mm.
Do you have like your own film industry and your own Hollywood and movie business and shit like that? Or
No. Like,
so you watch other countries?
like pretty much. I think that's, you know, that's why this. I think that's why this tiny country does so well. Is because we literally just take everybody's best shit and make the best of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we watch American movies and we We drive German cars, and name it. We use the best. It's all the same over here. It's just the main difference I would say is that there's definitely like a different zeitgeist here in the people. Like we have the same shit, but no, it's just a little bit different. Like the way we build houses is different. Like my the way my apartment is set up is like very different.
Hmm.
Most houses, like I remember that that's really much the only difference that I could see is that the people in Canada, they were very different. The roads were very different, and the houses were very different. Everything else, nature and just stuff that was available to get, was all the same.
That's different. Okay, that's interesting. Um, love you too, Anna. Um, just saying hello to a fan.
Yeah, sure. Of
Okay,
course.
so
Do your thing.
now what do you mean they were different? Nicer, meaner, or
Oh
just
man, the people in Canada are, man, they make me feel at home. Like I gotta say, like I was 16 at the time.
okay?
And by the way, that's another crazy story. I went by myself. That's kind of a Dutch attitude. Like I was 16 years old. I went by myself to Canada to go work there, and to me that seemed like why not, right? Like why not? And I got to the Calgary airport, and I got stopped immediately. Like, son, where's your mother's letter? Where's your permission slip, and where's everything, and who's accompanying you, and
Yeah.
why is a 16-year-old boy here on his own? And I was just, my mouth just dropped. I was like, back in Holland, they told me this was no issue. Like, back in Holland, they said, it's fine, 16 years old. Boy can go, can do what he wants. There's
So
a lot of,
your parents were cool with it.
yeah, I mean, like, mom definitely had some tears before she put me on the train she put me on the train. I took the train all the way to Amsterdam to go there. I took care of all of it myself, and I think maybe it's a little bit uncommon, but I think that's sort of how we are here in Holland. We just, yeah.
Yeah, it's not too common for somebody that age to really travel that far here. You know what I mean?
Well,
Um,
that's
what
the
was
only.
your reasoning? Were you just wanted to see Canada?
I actually had relatives over here.
Hmm.
I mean, relatives. I had acquaintances over there. I met some friends through the NATO Air Force Base, really close to here, because we have a NATO Air Force Base here,
Okay.
and they have an international school. And I've always had English, American, Canadian friends alongside my Dutch friends, and it happens to be a pretty common thing around here, around that NATO base. So I met these people through the friends that I got, and they offered me. So I knew this girl. It's always a girl, right? And I knew this girl, and I wanted to come visit her. And her dad actually had like three companies, had like three businesses, and so I also was able to work there illegally, shall we say?
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, I was able to help out and do some stuff, and I had a great vacation. Great vacation. Got to see a whole bunch of stuff, and got to work pretty cool jobs. I did a little bit of construction. I did DJing. I helped with a DJing setup. I helped the DJ out, and I
Okay.
did landscaping. Like I did work in a garden. It was really good.
Well,
Really good.
okay.
I made more money than the trip cost me.
You made more money than what?
I
Oh,
made
oh,
more
than
money
than the
than,
trip cost you. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So that was insane. It was
Sounds
crazy.
like you made out good. It was like an investment. You got your money back.
I did the most amazing stuff. I swear to God. One thing that I really appreciated, one thing that I really don't get to do here very often is firearms are completely illegal in this country. Like it's so hard to have that experience, and it was so nice going over to Canada, like going over to somebody's house where you couldn't, like the best sniper in the world probably couldn't hit his neighbor. That's how big it is. Far apart, and I was able to just shoot whatever I wanted, which was just another really cool thing. I got to that guy's house. He was a hunter. He had like 32 different guns. Now I'm coming from a background where I've had very little firearms experience up to that point, and I was looking my eyes out like, oh my God.
You are American at heart, boy.
No, I do have to say I do have I think I do have a lot of firearm discipline. I really don't appreciate, the evil wrongdoings, but I do really appreciate the mechanics of it all. I definitely really appreciate it. I think it's awesome.
He's an American at heart. Red-blooded Texan right there. Yeah.
Not sure. I'm not sure about that, but you might know better than that. Yeah.
Yeah, over here, like, there's certain places where having a gun is very, very commonplace. Mainly the South and Midwestern parts, it's very commonplace. Like, do you know who Bill Burr is?
Bill Burr is a comedian, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
he made a joke, and he was in the South when he was touring. In this particular show, he was in the South, so you can find it on Netflix. I forgot what it's called, but he's telling the joke. He says, "Yeah, so I'm visiting some family or whatever," and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Yeah, I got this gun. You want to go shoot at this abandoned car down the street?"
Hmm.
He said, "See, at every other part of the country, people are laughing or scratching their heads like, what the fuck? You guys are looking at me like, yeah, seems pretty standard. What else happened?" Like, yeah, some guy just walks up to you. I got a gun. Come on, let's go shoot these windows out in this car. Like, yeah, that's not standard of where I live.
Oh no, yeah, that's so far fetched
Yeah,
of an idea even here. It's
yeah. I gotta go to a place that's less violent than the United States and see what it's like.
oh,
You know.
like yeah, like you don't have to go very far, I think.
Yeah. Now, see, I always because I met a few people over in London. I wanted to visit London, but every time I want to go, there's an explosion there.
Oh, dude, you definitely look like an Amsterdam guy. You know nothing is happening over here.
Wait, but Amsterdam is the shit though here.
Oh, Amsterdam is the shit for a whole lot of reasons, and the Netherlands in general is, and well, we haven't had a terrorist attack, ever. I think that's probably due to the fact that everybody has a pretty good time here, and even terrorists. I think probably terrorists who come over here.
Terrorists take their vacation there. I've
We'll
heard the Netherlands is quite
we'll just
peaceful.
put
Like,
our base here. We'll just put our base here, and we'll leave this country alone and do that. I don't want to joke about this stuff. This is really serious. I'm starting to feel bad.
it is, but now. So wait a minute. So the Netherlands is that a collection of particular countries or something, or
The Netherlands, no,
so the Netherlands is its own country?
it's its own country.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
and
what I always thought. But then when you hear lands, you're like, well, maybe because you hear UK, but UK is actually several places rather than just one. So just wanted to make sure.
the UK is several places. You say?
That's what I thought it was. Isn't it United Kingdom? Isn't it like? Yeah,
Well,
I think it's.
but isn't it? But UK is the country though, and Wales is not a country. As
Oh,
far as I know, Wales isn't a country. It's just a province. As far as I know.
province. See, I don't know. I'm a little confused. Let me see something here.
Mm-hmm.
What makes up the UK?
According to National Geographic Kids, England, Wales, and Scotland also make up Great Britain.
Hmm.
All right.
A group of islands off the northwest coast of Europe. It is a unique country made up of 4 nations: England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland. Okay.
So they're nations, and apparently nations are not countries? That's the,
Yeah.
okay. So anyway, so I don't think the Netherlands is different countries put together. We just have 12 provinces, and I think it's a tiny freaking country. I mean, who's gonna argue? No. The
Yeah.
thing is, though, despite that we are really such a tiny country, and I'm not going to boast about anything. I mean, Holland is just a chill place at the moment. Back in history, I'm not sure how good your history is, but the Dutch were really one of the biggest bad boys back in the 1400s. Along with the Spaniards and everything, we were just alongside everybody going to America. We were just as we were sitting right alongside England, and I don't know if you know, but New York was at some point called New Amsterdam before it was called New York.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I'm not exactly. I'm not too big on all that history stuff. I just know that it was the Dutch really had some. They were at the forefront of stuff back in the day before America was even a thing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for all the tips, y'all. I had my screen scrolled up so I couldn't see who was tipping. I just noticed one of y'all. Thank you very much, Katie. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I also often. I mean, I don't put any money on this stuff. But what I always do is I only watch your stuff here on and you got this free spin here or something. That's what I always do. I just give you that free spin. I do remember. I think at one point that free spin actually gave you like 4,000 credits or something. I
I
don't know.
remember. Was that you?
I think that was me.
Somebody. I remember. I was like, "Holy shit!" But no, but it was like 4 times in a row. Somebody did something like that or something. I can't remember. It could have been you one time, and I noticed. But the Nature Boy Ric Flair just tipped me 1,000 bars too.
Yeah.
Woo! Everybody's going crazy. Thank you, y'all. They were liking this live stream. Cool.
Well, that's just one of the reasons why I did want to reach out to you, because I did believe that I think we could have a good conversation about anything pretty much. I'm interested in all kinds of things, and I love your channel, but I also love all kinds of other channels. I'm also interested. I'm not. I mean, I kind of do want to. I kind of already started with YouTube like 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But all I ever do is just upload my personal videos that really, I don't really do anything to sort of speak to an audience or anything. It's just my personal collection of videos and like holiday stuff. And recently I'm uploading a lot of drone footage. I recently got a really crazy new drone. I love that thing. And I've been making crazy 4K footage from
okay.
where I live. And
So shout out your channel so they know to go check it out. People that like the drone footage.
what would be the best way for me to do that?
Tell them right now. Everybody's listening.
So I don't know if you're gonna find it, but it's called the JD Experience.
The JD
The space JD space Experience.
Okay.
I'll type
And
it
you can
down.
always type it in the chat too.
Yeah, I'll type it down. Hold on, I'll get that link. But then again, I've got over 1,000 videos on there, and
Hey, that's good.
it's 8 years of just uploading all kinds of silly videos that came up on into my head, and yeah. But what do I have? Like 150 subscribers? I mean, like, But I guess that's my own fault because I totally don't cater to anybody. It's just my.
I got you.
It's just my brain droppings, pretty much, and.
It's all right, man. It's one of those things. Once you get focused, if you truly do want to grow the channel, it'll work itself out. You'll figure out how to do it.
I'm thinking of some stuff, and I mean, I know what you're probably gonna say. You're probably gonna say, just do it, just get started and everything. And
Well, yeah, there's more to it than just that. I mean, if you're kind of like one of those people that's just like, I just upload from time to time whenever I feel like it, and whenever I get an idea, that's different. Usually, the people that are that if they're successful on YouTube, they are consistently uploading like at least once a week.
Oh yeah, and I would be totally down for that. And I've got a shit ton of ideas. Um, just not sure exactly where to start. I just don't feel quite ready yet. I'm working on it. Working on
I
it.
understand. I understand. I wasn't ready for a while. And one day I just decided to do it, and it's like, okay, you know. And you could always ask. Sometimes you can ask your fans or your subs for ideas if you're not sure which direction. While I'm always saying I do it my way, I still do ask from time to time if there's a particular thing I'm kind of fumbling. You know
Right.
what I mean? So.
And also, I can't really get comfortable with the idea of really focusing on one thing. Like when I'm thinking of actually doing YouTube, I think of like actually doing gaming videos, maybe reactions, doing rambling videos, doing instructional videos.
That's like everything that I do. you
Right.
know?
Anything, just outside stuff, live streams, drone footage, travel vlogs,
Right.
whatever you name
My
it.
channel is me. It's not just a
Exactly.
reaction channel,
Exactly.
So it's just, hey, just let people know, communicate to those people, and if you want it to grow, it'll start.
Right.
Just consistency.
Right.
And as long as they know you're going to come back, that you'll be back. If I didn't upload for 2 or 3 weeks, they'd be like, "What the fuck, is he dead?" People would just stop
Oh,
looking.
definitely, sure. You
You'll be like,
definitely,
you just abandoned the
you
channel.
gotta, you gotta. I think you gotta pre-record all your videos. You gotta pre-record like 2 weeks worth of stuff if you're gonna get a vacation, probably like a good vacation, which you do deserve, sir. Which you do.
But it's
deserve.
not bad, even when I go on vacation, I'm filming because, it can take a while to do what I do, but it's worth it. It's worth it because I have fun.
Mind if I smoke, or is that a no-no on the stream?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
I was gonna say anyway. I'm gonna guess somebody else though because
All right.
they get mad. We'll probably talk again on another stream, but
Sure.
people start getting jealous. I don't want them to send you any hate. He got off the stream and you talked to him for 10 minutes. I wanted to talk to him.
Well, maybe we got some good stuff to talk about. Like I still got so much stuff to talk about with you. I don't even know where to start. I kind of feel bad not
I
asking.
guess you again. And matter of fact, you know who Livy Doll is, right?
I think so.
Look up, put in Tyrone Magnus and Livy Doll, Lividoll. She should be here Saturday.
All right.
So I'll do a live stream, and if I get a chance, I'll guest you in that. All right,
What day is that, sir?
Saturday.
Saturday. All right.
Yeah.
Around this time, I suppose.
Well, that's kind of maybe
Earlier.
it'll be evening. It should be evening. Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So I'll see your message pop up anyway. So
Yeah,
Saturday.
you get
I'll
the
try and-
notification.
Sure.
All right, man. It was good talking to you. Good meeting you.
Same here, man. Same here.
All right, I'll talk to you later, man.
Have a good day, sir.
All right, you too. We got Holland in the house. Holland in the house.